Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how you can get a good workout in at home. A lot of the home workouts out there I mean, some of them are good, but basically for a lot of it, and I'm actually planning to put together like a whole program for this, but this is just kind of like a taste of what I'm working on. So I'm going to show you guys what you can do with a band, and then also just your body weight alone. So bands are really easy because you can kind of carry them around with you. But a lot of times you just don't have them. You know, like some people just haven't bought them, or if you're on, if you go on a trip for work, then you don't, you sometimes might forget them. So I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can kind of get into really just targeting some of your weak points during the days that you're not in the gym. So this is kind of like what I do. But basically, what I'll do today, I'm going to hit just really quickly, just try to get like a little pump in. So this is going to be, for me, I'm going to focus more on my weak points, which my first one's going to be my rear delts. And then I'll show you guys like some bicep and tricep exercises too. So, but let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a band, okay? And what you're going to do, so a typical, one way that you can do this is just kind of grab the band and then pull it back behind you. And so what this is working the back of your shoulders. So you have basically three main muscles on your shoulder, I should say. So you have your front delt, your medial delt, or your middle delt. Some people call it side delt, whatever you want to call it. And then your posterior deltoid, which is back here. So this is going to focus more on the posterior. So you're here, you keep the arm straight, pull it straight back. I personally don't like that for some reason. Like I just think it feels awkward. So what I came up with here is actually just using one arm to stabilize, and then you use the handle on this side. So you keep your left arm straight in this case, and I'm going to pull with my right arm, and I just pull back. So I'm only doing one shoulder at a time, and then to make it harder, obviously you're going to move that hand up to make the band have to stretch a little bit more. So, and that's going to increase the resistance on it. So we're just going to do like 10 of these. Real quick, I'm actually doing this right before bed, so I figured it's a good opportunity to kind of show you guys what I do on the days that I don't lift, because I'm only doing a lot of my workouts. I'm only working out actually 3 times a week in the gym, so I'm not actually pulling or pushing a whole lot throughout the week. So what this does, it increases my frequency of how often I'm training my muscles. So let's say I'm only hitting, for instance, like my rows or deadlifts and all that, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, which is actually more than most people do anyways. But on days like this, it allows me to kind of target those little muscles. That way I still am getting that effect that basically the body, or your mind in a way, your body kind of sends itself the signal to keep growing muscle and or to keep maintaining that muscle that you already have. So this is a really good way to do that. So again, you're going to straighten that arm and then pull back. Okay, try to go back as far as you can. So for some of you watching that really know what you're doing, you're seeing I'm not pulling back very far. It's because I can't. It's because the stretchier this band gets, the harder it gets to pull it. So I challenge you to try this. It's very difficult. So we'll do about 5 more on each side. Just get a little pump in. Out again. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and the next one we're actually going to drop the band. So this is a really good option for a lot of you that don't have bands or weights or something like that. This is where you can really tone your arms. I use the word tone loosely, but just meaning you're just going to get like a really good pump from it. I don't actually believe in toning in a sense. So basically what you're going to do, we're going to start with the weaker side first. So you start with your left arm if you're right-handed, right arm if you're left-handed, right? Put your hand on your wrist. Okay, so we're going to do a basic bicep curl. We're going to curl with the left arm. So what you do is you use your own resistance from your right arm to put pressure on the left arm. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to curl up. So I'm pushing with my right as I'm raising with my left. So I'm really trying to not quite fatigue myself, but I'm giving myself a challenge, right? So I'm not gonna do like 20 of these. I mean, I would challenge you to do like even max 10 of these if you can even do that. So the goal on this is to not fatigue yourself. You just want to give yourself a little bit of a pump, because what's going to end up happening is that if you do this and you're over fatiguing yourself, you're going to go in the gym and you're not going to have any strength. You're going to be very, very sore. So you don't want to be too sore. You want to save a lot of your strength for the gym. And good. So that was plenty. Like I'm feeling actually pretty good after just one set of these. So down, pull up. And one thing with bicep curls, make sure you're going all the way down. So you don't want to. So if you can see my arm, you don't want to stop here, right? You want to make sure you take it the full range of motion. So full range of motion just means if you can naturally put it all the way down, then that's what I want you to do. So down, up, keep that elbow real strict, all the way down. Keep applying pressure. 4. We're just going to do 5 because I don't remember how many I did on the other side. Next one's going to be triceps. So if you want to do that with a band, you can obviously just sit here, stand on the band, and just alternate or do them both at the same time. I like this next one. It's going to be a good tricep exercise. So we're going to take kind of like a prayer position. Okay, you're going to press your palms together. And then for triceps, we're going to bring them just to where they're level with the floor. So you're just 90 degrees. Okay, you can even dip your head a little bit. But the idea here, you want to press as hard as you can. Keep those elbows inside shoulder width. So you can see now, I'm kind of right in front of the screen. I'm not letting them come out here, right? I'm keeping them within my shoulder width. And what you're going to do here is you're just going to press out. But you're pressing those arms together as hard as you can. So you can probably see I'm shaking a little bit. So you might even feel this too. You might even feel this in the chest a little bit. And that's totally fine. You can totally do that. Down. Another option to that, same thing that we did with the wrist curls here. You're going to apply pressure here, press forward, right? Or here, press forward. The advantage on this one, you get to go full range of motion. This one with both hands is a little bit harder to get behind you. So sometimes I prefer doing this and pushing, pushing, pushing. So one thing you want to make sure, keep that elbow to the back of the shoulder level with the ground. Okay, down, back, down, and then again from the other side. Down, back, and keep pressing on yourself. Give yourself a challenge. Those are very, very good ones to do. You can do this a couple different ways too. If you want to keep using the arms, you can press down here and pull up. You can adjust the position of your thumb up. Basically either thumb up or thumb to the side. I kind of prefer this way actually, with the thumb up. And that's going to work a little bit more on your front delt there. Another one would be the same thing that we did with the tricep. You're just going to press out. Okay, so you can press out from the chest. So here to the chest. Okay, it's still going to get your triceps a little bit. It's going to squeeze the chest a little bit. And that's basically it. So that's just a little bit of a taste of what you'll see in my home workout videos and my home workout manual that's going to be coming out probably in the next few months. And so I'll be launching some more products. So you guys can check those out. Anyways, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure you follow me. Tell your friends. This is Kyle from Net Fit Coach. So just make sure you share, guys. I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.